It's Friday night, which means it's short track night. Now, there are three things I want you guys to know before we head into this encounter. Number one, the riders call it a mini Olympic distance course. That's because it's unlike any of the short tracks we've seen so far this season. A grueling opening climb means that it's going to separate the field. Number two, there's no Evie Richards and there's no Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. Now that just might make Beck McConnell's job of keeping hold of that white leader's jersey a tiny bit easier. And number three, this time last year, it was the home to not one, but two perfect weekends in Loana Lecomte and Mathias Flueckiger. Now they'll be lining up on that start line very shortly. It's a new year and things look a little bit different. Let's just see how easy it is to replicate that success.
Austria played host to the fourth short track race of the 2022 Mercedes-Benz UCI Mountain Bike World Cup season. With second in the XCC standings, Pauline Ferrand-Prévot was absent. Australia's Rebecca McConnell had a bit of breathing room in the leader's jersey. However, the pressure was definitely on for young guns Lara Steiger and Mona Mitterwallner as they contended with racing in front of a home crowd. Mitterwallner for the first time in her elite career.
We'll go in Leogang then, the first Alpine stop of the year. Some slow starts towards the back of the pack there.
The race started in the same vein as Albstadt, with Rebecca McConnell and Sweden's Jenny Rissveds quickly powering their way into first and second place. Last year's overall World Cup winner Loana Lecomte was on their wheel as she ascended the opening climb and into the lead. McConnell went with her as a gap between the front two slowly started to open up. But Alessandra Keller and Rissveds kept in touch. Lecomte was showing the form that saw her win her first elite short track back in 2021 on this course as she opened up a 10-second gap. It was in the penultimate lap when Switzerland's Keller advanced to second place, but had no chance of catching the leader Lecomte, with the Canyon Collective rider extending her lead to 21 seconds. Two Ghost teammates launched a coordinated attack. Anna Terpstra and Caroline Bohé accelerated up the incline on the final lap. But it was Lecomte who was out on her own and who cruised to her second ever short track win.
It's Loana Lecomte that comes back across the line to take back-to-back short track victories here in Leogang, her second career short track World Cup win. Terpstra comes across the line just 9 seconds back in second place.
Caroline Bohé took the third place.
Yes, I had a flat tire in the last 3 or 2 laps, so I tried to do slowly in the downhill to be able to finish the race. So I'm very happy.
All smiles from the current overall World Cup winner as she wins her first World Cup race of the year, despite having a flat rear tire. Anna Terpstra finished in second, with teammate Caroline Bohé completing the podium in third place. Rebecca McConnell remains in first place, with Alessandra Keller moving up the standings into second. Lecomte remains in third. Last year's winner in Leogang, Mathias Flueckiger, will be looking to regain some of the form on a muddy track that suits the Swiss man's riding style. Can the winner of the last round in Novie Mesto, Luca Schwalzbauer, retain his leader's jersey on a tough course that has the most climbing out of any XCC track on the World Cup circuit? Or will the seasoned veterans of Henrique Avancini and Nino Schurter use their experience to make a claim for victory?
And here we go. And they're going to charge straight into this long climb. Schurter all out, looking like he's getting buried a little bit back in the pack there.
There was an incident from the start as Filippo Colombo went down, breaking a chain and taking multiple riders with him. Albstadt winner Sam Gaze and Swiss André Frischknecht amongst them. Henrique Avancini led the opening laps, with the Romanian Vlad Dascalu shadowing his every move. Avancini made a mistake as the track bottlenecked, and the loss of momentum caused the pack to bunch up as riders had to push up the bridge. No one was wishing to take the initiative to go all in at the halfway mark on such a hard course. Until Swiss teammates Vitel Albin and Mathias Flueckiger took up the mantle in a pincer move either side of Avancini, before Flueckiger continued up the bridge at pace.
And he's not going to look back now, he's opened a big gap. Oh.
Dascalu recovered from a mistake just before the bridge to join Albin, the pair dropping Avancini and Belgian Jens Schuermans in the battle for second as Flueckiger's lead just kept growing. And he would not be caught.
Mathias Flueckiger comes across to win the short track in Leogang. An amazing performance for him. His third career short track World Cup win. 21 minutes on the board. Dascalu is fine in second place for the Romanian. This one hurt this man, Vital Albin, but it's not by far his best finish in a short track race.
I was exciting before the race and in the race, so yeah, actually this track suits me. I don't know. I don't know if it's the track or just the location. I don't know. I enjoy it always to riding here, and when you can enjoy, then normally you had also good performance.
Mathias Flueckiger, with a welcome return to form, takes his first World Cup win of the year. Vlad Dascalu, with his best ever short track result in second, and Vital Albin, also in his best ever short track result, joins them on the podium. In the XCC standings, Lukas Schwalzbauer still leads by a mere 3 points from today's winner Mathias Flueckiger. Avancini's fourth place result puts him up to third overall, only 6 points off the lead. There is all to play for in Lenzerheide.
So 2022 Leogang is looking a little bit like 2021 Leogang for today's winners Loana Lecomte and Mathias Flueckiger. Could this be the start to another perfect weekend? Well, only time will tell, and you guys can find out first by joining us live on Red Bull TV this Sunday from 12 o'clock CEST for the Women's Live Finals. Me, Rob and Bart, we'll see you there.